Have you ever felt that nagging worry in the back of your mind, the one that whispers, "Am I missing something important?" When it comes to business compliance, that whisper can quickly turn into a roar. The regulatory landscape is a minefield of deadlines, filings, and ever-changing rules. One misstep, one missed update, and you could be facing hefty fines, legal battles, and a damaged reputation. It's a daunting prospect for any business owner, from the budding entrepreneur to the seasoned corporation. Think about it. Every year, new laws are enacted, existing ones are amended, and the interpretations of those laws evolve. From federal tax regulations to state-specific licensing requirements, industry-specific certifications, and even local permits, the sheer volume of information is overwhelming. For small businesses, without dedicated legal or compliance teams, this burden is particularly acute. They're often juggling sales, marketing, operations, and customer service, leaving little bandwidth to meticulously track every single compliance obligation. But even larger enterprises, with more resources, can find themselves struggling to maintain a comprehensive and up-to-date compliance posture across multiple jurisdictions and business units. Consider the cost of non-compliance. It's not just the direct financial penalties, which can range from hundreds to hundreds of thousands of dollars, depending on the severity and nature of the violation. There's also the indirect cost, the time spent by your team rectifying the issue, the potential for lost business due to a tarnished image, and the stress and anxiety that comes with facing legal scrutiny. It can even lead to the suspension or revocation of business licenses, effectively shutting down operations. The consequences are far-reaching and can significantly impact the long-term viability and success of a business. This is precisely where compliance alert systems come into play. These aren't just fancy notification tools. They are proactive guardians designed to stand sentry over your business, identifying potential compliance gaps before they become critical problems. They aim to automate the tedious task of tracking regulatory changes, provide timely reminders for crucial deadlines, and offer a centralized hub for all your compliance-related documentation. In essence, they transform a reactive approach to compliance, scrambling to fix issues after they arise, into a proactive strategy, allowing you to stay ahead of the curve. Today, we're diving deep into one such system that promises to be a game-changer for businesses navigating the labyrinthine world of compliance: the CorpNet Compliance Alert System. CorpNet is a name many of you might already recognize, especially if you've explored services for business formation, registered agent services, or other essential corporate filings. They've built a reputation for simplifying complex legal processes for entrepreneurs and established businesses alike. Their move into a dedicated compliance alert system feels like a natural and much-needed extension of their core offerings, aiming to provide end-to-end support for a business's legal and regulatory health. So, what exactly is the CorpNet Compliance Alert System? And how does it stack up against the critical demands of modern business compliance? At its core, it's designed to be your personalized compliance watchdog. Imagine having a dedicated assistant constantly monitoring federal, state, and even local regulatory changes that directly impact your specific business entity and industry. This system aims to do just that, providing you with tailored alerts and reminders, rather than a generic flood of information. Let's break down the key features that make the CorpNet Compliance Alert System stand out. First and foremost is its personalized compliance monitoring. This isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. When you set up your account, you input crucial details about your business: its legal structure, LLC, corporation, partnership, sole proprietorship, its industry, the states and jurisdictions in which it operates, and even specific licenses or permits you hold. The system then uses this information to create a customized profile, filtering out irrelevant noise and focusing only on the compliance obligations that pertain directly to your business. This targeted approach is invaluable, saving you countless hours of sifting through general regulatory updates. Next, and perhaps most critically, are its proactive alerts and reminders. This is where the alert system truly shines. No more scrambling to remember annual report due dates, recurring license renewals, or quarterly tax filings. The CorpNet system is designed to send you timely notifications well in advance of these deadlines. These alerts can be delivered via email, dashboard notifications within the system, or potentially even SMS, ensuring you receive them through your preferred communication channels. The beauty of this is that it eliminates the risk of human error or oversight, acting as an automated safety net for your most critical compliance deadlines. Beyond just reminders for known deadlines, the system also aims to keep you informed about regulatory changes and updates. This is arguably the most challenging aspect of compliance for many businesses. Laws are not static. They evolve constantly. New legislation is passed, existing regulations are amended, and court rulings can impact their interpretation. The CorpNet system intends to track these changes, particularly those relevant to your business profile, and notify you when an update occurs. This allows you to proactively adjust your business practices or seek professional advice, ensuring you remain compliant as the regulatory landscape shifts. Another significant benefit is the centralized document management. Compliance often involves a mountain of paperwork, incorporation documents, articles of organization, operating agreements, licenses, permits, tax filings, and more. Keeping these documents organized and readily accessible is crucial, not just for compliance but also for general business operations. The CorpNet system aims to provide a secure digital repository where you can upload and store all your critical compliance-related documents. This means no more frantic searches through dusty file cabinets or disorganized cloud folders. Everything is in one place, easily searchable, and accessible whenever you need it, whether for an audit, a legal review, or just for your own peace of mind. Furthermore, the system promises access to compliance resources and guidance. While the alerts are invaluable, understanding the why behind a compliance requirement can be just as important as knowing the what. The CorpNet platform often includes access to helpful resources, FAQs, and potentially even direct links to relevant government websites or regulatory bodies. This supplemental information can empower you to better understand your obligations and take the appropriate actions. It may not replace professional legal advice, but it can certainly provide a solid foundation and answer many common questions. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.